Welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the World War II time frame. History Hunter here with bamboo gloves, eagle eyes, my son. We do extensive travel research and find World War II locations and share with the whole world. Today we have something really spectacular to share with you. So why don't you join us? Let's go out and find the path together right now. Just to put you a little bit into context here, I'm also working on another project here, by the way. This is something that me eagle eyes are looking forward to share with you. What are these eagle eyes?
Bayonets.
Bayonets, and we have these.
20 millimeters.
20 millimeters, and this thing here.
Panzer track.
Panzer track link. These are going to come up in a separate video that we're going to show and share with you later. But nevertheless, this place here is totally amazing. I just wanted to say that pay good attention of the details you're going to see in part 1, because they're going to be transferred to part 2, and in part 2 you're going to see one of the most amazing World War II bunkers we have come across for a very long time, and that's a fire and control bunker with something absolutely spectacular inside. But check out part 1, see that full, and then I'll be linking in the video description under there where it says more for part 2. You can check out that as well. All right, let's get back to the story here. What you see out there is the ocean, and we are on the Atlantic Wall fortification line, this here. That is something that was ordered by Hitler himself. He said fortify the whole coastline from the top of Scandinavia to the bottom of France. Why? Because they wanted to keep the Allies out. This is one of these places where the Germans dug in and just said, we are here to stay, and we want to have full control of the waterways out there. And there are something really spectacular here, some very unique features, and that is what we're sharing with you here today. It's beautiful, eagle eyes, huh?
Yes, it is beautiful.
Very beautiful. These waters here, that is what the Germans wanted to control, because if the Allies would come here and intervene or maybe do some kind of invasion, this is one of the places where that could happen. And the reason is that there is a very nice beach not too far from here, which is suitable for a beaching. That is basically what the Germans thought, well, that could happen here, so we need to protect this area, and that is why they dug in here. So this first area here was a Feldkanone. They also had anti-aircraft gun here. They had flamethrowers dug down into the fields to protect the area around. This was the munition storage for the gun position there, and further up we'll show you what more they put here, but there's a ton of features. This is, by the way, on the Christmas history tour that Eagle Eyes wanted to do, and it's such a pleasure to be able to take him out in the Christmas days to do this. But before we left, I promised that some of you who decided to help us out with some donations on the Super Thanks feature, I promised I will bring you out here with us. So each and every one of you on that list is now historical. Thank you, each and every one of you. And I promise that for each and every one of you who put a donation to the Super Thanks feature, I will put you on this list and show you that you are actually here. That's an underground shelter for the German crews here. And now you can see we keep our promises every time we say so. And this is at least the smallest thing we can do for you. But thank you so much, each and every one of you, for being in here with us on this journey.
I want to thank everybody on this for helping us to go out there and do more expos and show it everybody out there. Yeah,
absolutely. Thank you for that, and thank you, Eagle Eyes, for joining me out here. It's a pleasure to be out and find and share great history with all of you. But now we're going to go down into this little bunker and see what that is all about. So there we are, inside the first shelter. Many of them are used after the war by the farmers around here, so there's not that many original features left here, but at least we can take you inside and show you some of the features. There used to be electrical connections there. You can see the electrical stuff coming in through here, and you can see it's painted white. And let me challenge you watching this, why did they paint the walls white? A question for you to dig into and figure out, because this is very normal for the German bunkers on the Atlantic Wall. So give me a comment. Why did they paint the walls white? Just a tiny little room, being filled in with crap from the farmers around here, of course. Hate it when they do that, but nothing we can do. All right, first underground feature. Little shelter, I think, with some communication cable. There could have been a bunker oven there, so it could be a place where the German soldiers spent their time guarding and being ready to man the gun you saw down there. Very nice. Let's continue. Just want to say a massive thank you to all of you also watching, subscribing, commenting. Please hit the notification bell and let our notifications come through. Then you'll be notified every time we release a new video, because we have a lot for you. Also a huge thank you to all our Patreon team members. Thank you for being here with us, supporting us to go out and find and share great history, but also to share incredible views like this. Hope you really enjoy that, because we definitely do. See here, it's another of the shelters. The same thing. These are crew shelters, we think, for the crews manning what once was right there. Can you see that? Huge mount. So the 15.5 centimeter guns were lined up. Let me show you so you can see. Six in a row, and there was supposed to be two more also, but they never managed to finish that. But just imagine this scene here. Imagine this young Karl and Gustav and Reinhard and Wilhelm, Wilfred, whoever you want them to be. Just imagine these guys here manning that gun, desperately trying to hit a target out there. The Allies was coming in on a little raid. Maybe commando soldiers were released from a submarine. They came in here, tried to get that, and they had an order. Fire! They were firing up towards the submarine that was spotted, and then boom, 15,000 meters away, they tried to hit that target. So these guys probably must have practiced a lot to be able to do just that. See how they, after the war, cut out the main attachment for the gun. Maybe you guys can put your hands down there or your foot so you can see how big that is. Look at the size of that spigot or bolt that was there. Yeah, that is massive. And you can see this was a very, very rigid foundation for that gun, because just remember, when that thing fired, just imagine the recoil and the blast that was here. Eagle Eyes found something. There's a lot of small pieces actually laying around, and in here I think maybe that is a munition storage. I will try and see if I can get my flashlight ready. Yeah, also something here. Can you see on the side walls? You can see, let me show you. Right there on the side wall, there is actually the original camo paint. Can you see that? These lines here. That was to protect the entrance area, so sometimes there was a lot of green and brown and, you know, all of that. Let me see. Oh, it's just a tiny, oh, it's a munition storage. Huge steel plates, and I know what they are. These plates were laying around in a circle. So some wheels behind all the way back in the gun mount would be able to traverse like around like this. So these has actually been taken, screwed off, and they're still here, staying there. And there was also what we call a mill radian. That could have been communication. And there would be a mill radian circle, very often in aluminium, showing what exactly degrees the gun were pointing at. So these plates, they would be bolted down here. And then there could be a mill radian circle on the outside. So the wheel could roll on this to turn the gun around. And where the position was, that was decided by the mill radian and the firing control solution that came to each and every crew here. Wow, let's continue. Eagle Eyes just said, Daddy, maybe there's a warship out there. It could be. We watched a movie the other day regarding some activity of the sailors on merchant ships and the German submarines waiting around to get them. And when you see this scene here, it's almost just as the scenes that we saw in that movie, huh? There's another one of the shelters here. I'm not going to go into this one because there's so much crap in there. Modern type of trash produced by the farmers here. Shame on them. It's okay that it's their land, but why did they have to go and show such a bad example by throwing trash inside? I don't get it. I think it's, yeah, Eagle Eyes found another one. I think it's just 4 of the visible, 3 of them are visible. The rest has been trashed and buried, so we have at least 2 of the original gun positions to be seen. Wow, look at that. That is a formidable statement. As I said, just imagine these guns. Ready for action. And if that was an Allied vessel, believe me, that would not be there anymore. But this is the main route passing through here, and this is how they control these waters. So if you went out to the other side of that, there's an island over there that could take you out, with an island next to that again to take you out. So they had full control here. But you can see munition storage, primary munition storage, maybe some communication posts, munition slot there, and then the gun itself. Wow, I just love this. See that? This is a very unique structure. We often call it the Octagon MG bunker. But the strange thing here is that they decided to put an anti-aircraft gun position on the top. And could it be a 20mm, Eagle Eyes? Yeah. It could be a 20mm, or it could be a lookout, or it could be something special. But someone said, we need to protect this place even more. And then, boom, they added that. And that is ultra rare to see. I don't know how to get up, but let's go inside this Octagon here and see how it looks from inside. All right, Eagle Eyes is entering. And it's very cool. Oh, look at that, Eagle Eyes, come and see. There's actually one of the electrical connections here. Here. This is like a 90-degree angle to get the blast not coming in directly here. And here you can see how formidable this place is. There would be shelves here, 2 shelves, and on those shelves the munition would be, and the machine gun would be attached in a spigot system, just like a little spike that you can attach to MG on top here. That's been torn out, and you can see you have all of these. Oh scheisse, that is, this is crap. But you can see here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Is it 4 or is it 5? It's 5. 5 slots. Just imagine the insane noise that would be in here, having several machine guns firing at once in here. That must have been crazy. And again, it's painted white. So I said, let me know in the comment, why do you think it was painted white? Eagle Eyes, nothing can stop him. He is on the top. I'm going to see actually if I can get up there myself. But I just wanted you to see this. You can see the wood here in the openings. That is to prevent the ricocheting of bullets hitting that, so getting into the bunker itself. Very smart. These are to protect it from the flanks. You have several of these walls here. You can see here again, the wood has been taken out from here. I think there could be some wood here. No, but very often it was to cast these things, but also they left the wood because they found out later that it could prevent from damages coming in. And look, it has so much power, so much firing power. See where it is? Oh, it could take out anything. And there's actually an empty Tobruk or Octagon on the top of that ridge as well. So it's so heavily fortified. All right, let's see if I can get up to the top there. Wow, look at that. I'm not 100% sure, but it really looks like there could be a tripod attachment for a flak. Then it could look something like this. Or it could be a MG or even a Matson gun, but it's no attachment there, so something just stood there. And I think that could be the slot where they had a rangefinder. and the other ammunition slots, and the entrance is there. Wow, what a very special thing. But we have something more, even more special for you to see, because there are something really cool underground features here. Also, the fire and control bunker here is absolutely spectacular, and you don't want to miss that. That's coming later. So what are we looking at here, you guys?
This is where the soldiers lived. It's a barrack foundation.
It's definitely a barrack foundation. Okay. So you can imagine this wooden house on top here. Just let me throw in a little image. Yeah, very often covered with camo webbing, all of that. But there's something even more interesting that the crew stayed in, so let me show you that. All right, we're gonna go inside this underground for what seems to be a barrack. Oh, it's pretty big, it's pretty big. Absolutely pretty big. And you can see here, this is the entrance here. All the wood here is original. I think that is actually a original bunker oven that's been kind of standing there all that long. Don't think they had a bathtub during those days. I guess they could have. So there are several rooms here. And this is where the crew stayed and slept. Very often when there are windows, that is a proof of the existence of the soldiers. And you can see that is where they could have had the bunker oven. You can see it continues in here. There's actually some barbed wire rolls there. Maybe too modern, but some of it looks old in the inside there. This could also have been a storage if this was the, that is insulated. So could it be that we're under the kitchen? Wow, what is here? Eagle eyes? It goes even lower. Wow, this is complex. Really, really complex structure. Heavy duty built, can you see that? It's really heavy duty built with these huge walls. Wow, is that a Luftwaffe 200 Liter Kraftstoff barrel? Does it have a bottom? I think that's a genuine 200 liter fuel drum barrel from the Second World War. Let me show you one that I have. Definitely the same. We got a room here as well. This must be storages. I'm wondering if we're under the mess hall. And this is actually storages for the mess hall. I'm not sure, because I don't think people would stay here, but they could have stored their food here. Oh, you came out here. Okay. Very nice. Love that. Boy, oh boy, that is one exciting place, and you are definitely going to like what's going to come up in part 2. If you want to help us out to reach more incredible locations like this, we have this little super thanks feature here. Basically, your opportunity to help us out, to get some gasoline into the camper van, go out and share even more crazy positions with you. What do you say, Eagle Eyes? Do you think they will love what we're going to show them in part 2?
Yes, because that's very beautiful and amazing.
Yeah, that's in a very special place, because there is something really unique inside, some features that you almost never see, and there's a lot of them, and I think you're going to enjoy that. All right, thank you all for watching, subscribing, commenting. We just finished up a little intro for another video for you here, and I will definitely meet you out in part 2. I will put it here where it says more. Click there, you find that link to part 2, watch that and watch it in full, because you don't want to miss the beautiful features inside that very special bunker there. From me and Eagle Eyes, we say thank you for joining us, thank you for your kind support, and we will definitely meet you out there in the next one.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.